My name is Nikki Phair, and I'm from South Africa and currently at Stellenbosch University. So I'm looking at the seagrass Zosterea capensis and its genomics along its entire distribution. And it's actually found from the west coast of South Africa, which is in cold temperate waters, all the way up the east coast of Africa into Kenya, into the tropical waters. And we thought this was a really fantastic opportunity to study the environmental and genomic interactions. So far we're finding that the populations split into two clusters. So we find that west coast clusters are forming a group and east coast populations are forming a group. And when we look at outlier loci, which are adaptive loci, we find that those on the east coast are being expressed in the sense that we're seeing them at much higher frequencies than those on the west coast. And this gives us some kind of an idea that there's definitely some kind of adaptive variation happening between these two clusters, between the warm coast and the cold temperate coast. And while it tells us that some of these seagrasses are adapting to warmer temperatures, so there might be some resilience in that sense to global warming. But there's also the differences between the west and the east coast that we want to conserve into the future. So what we've actually done is we've integrated different genetic measures into conservation plans, and we've looked at how traditional conservation plans based mainly on habitat data and species abundance differ from conservation plans when you integrate genetic information. And we found that genetic information and adaptive variation specifically, they inform conservation in a very interesting way that you miss out if you use conventional conservation planning methods. I first discovered seagrasses when I said to my supervisor, I want to study something important. And she says, well, we have the seagrass and we really don't know much about it, what's happening in South Africa. So that's how I got into the seagrasses. Something that's interesting about seagrass in South Africa, we only really have the one species along most of the coastline. So that's another reason why this research is important, so we can really understand what's happening along the entire coastline and the future for the species.